Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of our Creator Talkback for Good Game.
Hi.
Michelle's with me. Hello.
What's up?
Very excited to talk about this episode.
I know.
Episode 3. We are at the halfway point of the series.
I can't believe that.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of questions from you, the viewers, who have seen episode 3. If you haven't, it's on YouTube Red right now. The episode just came out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And, where do we even start?
Wow. Yeah. It's the Sam episode. So if you guys haven't noticed yet, every single episode has different characters.
That's
that kind of gets a
actually
little
question. That's
yeah.
actually a
Oh,
question.
it is?
We might as well just jump into that then.
Well, who has the question?
Yeah, we're just going to jump into questions. Screw talking about stuff. We'll just jump in. The very first question comes from Jasmine, who said, the episode was amazing. I just wanted to ask, this episode mainly focused on Sam. Our later ep's going to be focused on other characters. Thanks.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's very,
astute.
Very astute of you, yes. Each character kind of has their own. And you'll see later on. I mean, episode 2 is obviously a little bit more of Kamal's character and the trolling.
Yes.
This one's Sam and her Olympic dreams, which is kind of funny because if anyone knows anything about tennis players, they don't care about the Olympics. The Olympics are not a big deal to them. So this is us kind of showing that Sam's radar is a little bit off when it comes to what she cares about, because any tennis player cares about the Opens. They don't care about the Olympics. So she's realizing that she's working a little bit too hard, and we wanted to sort of tackle the idea of gaming at a cost to your health.
Yeah, it tends to happen. It actually is a real thing that happens. And I love the way look, the end, her acting at the end is some of my favorite. I don't know how many takes. I was definitely not there that day on set. I don't know how many takes it took for her to talk out of one side of her mouth, but that
she
cracks
practiced
me up.
it.
Oh
She
my
practiced.
God.
Jade, you're amazing. If you're watching this, she was worried about that scene too, because she wanted to make sure that she did it right. She's like, I don't want to do it wrong for somebody who has had a stroke.
Absolutely.
And so she researched it. She watched videos. She called doctors. She was on top of it. So, and I got to tell you, being on set and watching her do it, oh my God, I'm so glad you don't see the rest of us standing to the side, because we're like every time she's like, she killed it.
That's awesome.
It was funny. Yeah, she did a killer job.
I definitely think that what you're going to see over the next few episodes and what you've already seen is that each episode, the kind of way it breaks down is there is a plot or a story, which is whatever character they're focusing on then. So be it, Kamal or Sam or whoever. There's more of those in the future. And then there's the B story, which is always going to be either Alex or Ryland.
Yeah, always.
And so you have, in this episode, it was Ryland and Steeman and their rivalry and how it sort of boils over into real life. And then last episode was about Alex learning to become a coach. And you're going to get more and more of that as time goes on.
Yeah, because it's always centering around Alex and Ryland and how they're the main relationship, and then everybody around them and what they're all kind of devolving or evolving into.
I guess depending on which you're more fan of, they could be the A story.
They're sort of always that,
I guess they're always that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, there's just kind of two that always kind of
they're
go
parallel.
side by side.
They're both A's. Why can't they both be A's?
Everyone's
we have
an
a 4.0. That's a great report card. In 2 classes you took.
That's how report cards work.
It's how report cards work. I was a teacher.
That's true.
I know. Next question comes from BEOM or 0M, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Love this episode. Question for it. How much is scripted for Sam's Olympic-fueled tantrum, or was it mostly improv? I wasn't there for that day either. So,
which part of the Olympic tantrum? The one where she's on the tennis courts? When she starts saying Commando Barbie and she's yelling, that's definitely, I know about your extra kidney. She says, I know about your extra kidney because that I think was a joke. They say Francesca because she was our costume designer. So the Francesca was named after that. But she kind of raged on.
Am I missing out about Francesca's extra kidney?
She does, yeah.
Francesca has an extra kidney?
We took it just for this. But she, for the actual like ranting and raving of her inside of the
I love
apartment,
Francesca even more now.
right? I know.
Never
for
mind.
only
Never
having
mind.
one
I
kidney,
mistook kidneys and livers. I thought she'd be a good drinking buddy, but that's not what kidneys do. All right.
She'd be seriously impaired.
Yeah, no, she'd be
hard.
a terrible,
Yeah.
terrible drinking buddy. Never mind. Okay.
But like when Sam is just throwing everything inside the apartment, I was there for that day because we shot one of my scenes in that exact same unit that actually in episode 2 where I'm smoking weed and trying to convince Alex to go day drinking with me is in that same studio space. So Sam
that was in the YouTube LA space, right?
No, it was in another studio.
Really?
That was it was Riverside Studios or something. But so they built our apartments inside of there. And Sam's character when she freaks out, Danny, our director, Danny Jelinek, had given her all of the crap to just throw and freak the fuck out, and that's what happened. All of that, like with her like the stretching things and jump ropes and all of that's her just freaking out. They let her go hog wild, so that's what she did.
I having not been there that day, when watching that scene numerous times as we went through the process of putting this series together, I honestly hope that's what it was.
Yeah.
That they just built a set and were like, destroy it. And if that's the case, I'm so happy that we need more scenes like that. I don't want to be part of more shows where we build something and then someone's like, ruin it.
Yeah. I would love to do that.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Well,
Yeah. And all of the scenes where you see her like playing on her computer at home, that was all shot in that same day as well.
Huh.
So everything that you see with her is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roman Badish says, love the episode. Got 2 questions.
Okay.
Can we get that photo? You know which one. Do I know which one?
Can we get the photo?
And how was the fully clothed swim in the pool? Well, the fully clothed swim in the pool, of course, I have a great story for that I think everyone who was on set that day got a good laugh at.
I wish I would have seen
What
that.
is the photo? What am I missing? What was the photo from? You know what blows my mind here? Can we take or get that photo? You know which one. That's what's blowing my mind. I don't know which one.
That would be the only photo I can think of when
I am thoroughly dumbfounded by this question. I feel like I'm missing something. Like I am doing something wrong in that
You're being a bad executive producer.
Yeah,
bad creator.
I feel like I don't know what's wrong with me.
I think they're referencing the photo that they all take at the end. It's got to be.
I'm afraid there's a inside joke here that we should be getting, and I do not get. I don't get it.
Please explain yourself.
I don't get it, but I will talk a great deal about being fully clothed in a swimming pool. So at the very end of the episode, Jesse goes a little loopy and walks into a pool and says maybe there shouldn't be a Kilcore.
That's not actually what you said.
What did I say?
What you actually said was, holy shit, this is really cold.
I thought you meant the line was changed for some reason. I was like, wait, what?
No, we had to ADR it.
Yeah.
Because he goes in the pool.
So at the end of the episode, up until that point, we filmed all of the Jesse scenes were filmed in one day. So everything that happens with Jesse happens during the course of a day, and not like in the show time, but over the filming. And so I'd been in the water earlier, for another bit. And
just your feet.
Yeah, and I felt fine. It was like, oh, the water's warm. This will be great. And they're like, you sure you don't want to test it? I was like, no, I got this. We'll just man it up. Let's go on in. And so I started to walk in, and they're like, all right, and say the line. And I could not talk. The water was so cold that my body froze up, and it was like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't breathe. I tried my hardest, and all that came out was like,
He just goes, that's so cold. So he kind of turns around and he does this. And he's really saying, oh God, this is really cold.
I tried so hard to make it work.
Because they only could do one take of it.
Yeah.
Because all of his clothes were going to get wet.
Yeah. They were just like, we got one take to do this right. And I was like, I can do this. Guys, I can do this.
Yeah.
I could not do
So
it.
tough.
I could not do it. It was an unexpected amount of cold water. I didn't.
You were like up to here.
Maybe it's because I got into it so quick that it had
He just goes walking.
It was just a mess. I couldn't do it. So
then you had to do ADR.
Yeah.
And it worked out. It looks fine.
Outside of the YouTube LA space, screaming at random YouTubers. Yeah. It was like one day.
That's so funny. I forgot about that.
I don't know. Was it the last day of filming? It was definitely close to it. And I had to go out to the parking lot and was like just screaming. And it was
You're
great.
just screaming like,
well,
maybe there won't be a kill core.
Yeah. It was great.
Maybe there won't be a blood match. What is it? Maybe there won't be a kill core.
Maybe there won't be a kill core.
Yeah. Yep. So that was that.
Yeah, that was insane.
One of my favorite scenes. Because I wasn't there for filming the Jesse scenes. And so when I got the footage to be able to look over it and see it, it was like Christmas morning. I was so happy. I was like, please show me all of the Jesse acting right now. I want all of it, all of it. It was amazing. You killed it.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I thought you had me worried when you were like, hey, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. I have never and will never watch anything I ever do ever. Ever. Hands down. Never happens. I am ultra hypercritical of everything I do, even if it's like just showing up on an interview show. I'll never see this video. This video, I'll never look at it again. Okay, maybe editing, but I'll never look at it after that. So when it comes to the Jesse part, when you were like, that's not what you said, I honestly thought that somehow the line had changed. And I was like, wait, they changed the line? What did I say? Like, I really, truly thought that everything had changed because I have not, since the very first edit where I was like, okay, well, it's not garbage. I have not seen that scene.
Really? Mm-hmm. God, I've seen it like 700 times.
I trust you to do that because I can't. Thank God they're only like 2 minutes, like a minute and a half long because I could not handle it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I can't watch this entire show if I was in all of it. Yeah. All right. Next question on the list. Sorry, Roman. I still don't know what photo you're talking about. I have no clue.
I think it's at the end with all the guys. I think.
I would assume the answer is then the guys. Okay. Nerdy Maria Nance wants to know, what are your thoughts on fan creations that spawn from good game?
Oh my God, they're amazing. I couldn't be happier.
They're great.
It's so good. Like seeing all the shipping of Danny and Aaron specifically is just the funniest thing. It makes me laugh every day.
I get that. I get the Grump fans. I get them wanting to make new fan art of these characters. The things that are really impressing me are the fan art of, like the other day we had a Kamal fan art.
Yeah.
Those things, the things of like the one that had all the different characters on one big illustration. It was everyone. That's where I'm like,
it's pretty cool.
All right, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I already fully understand the fact that the Grumps are now totally shippable as two characters because they're not Dan and Aaron anymore. It's Alex and Rylan.
That's right.
And so you can ship the hell out of them all you want. Go nuts. But yeah, I like just seeing the other characters.
Me too. I think the more we see the other characters come to life in the fan art, that really just makes the entire production team happy and just the whole creative team happy, and it makes the cast happy, and everybody it makes us feel like we did something that people care about. So it blows me away every day to see it. I see something every single day with it. So yeah, I love it. It makes me happy.
I can tell it does.
It's so nice. But Kamal, to speak to that,
he was so
you guys,
thrilled.
Rahul, Jesse and I did a panel at PAX for Good Game over the weekend, and Rahul lives in Seattle, who plays Kamal. And he came, we invited him to come to the panel, and he came up and sat with us. He'd never done a panel before in his life, and he was so excited, and he got his first fan art of just himself that day, and he was so excited. So thank you so much for making
that was awesome.
He's 17, and just it made his whole day, if not month.
Yeah, it was great. We showed a little bit of episode 4 for
yeah, we
you haven't
did.
even seen it yet.
You can actually, if you are savvy and you want to go watch the archived Twitch stream, you will be able to see.
Don't tell them that after I just get done mocking them.
I'm just letting you know that you'll be able to see part of episode 4 because it does exist. It is it's the bottle episode.
And shout out to Raul for getting some solid laughs from the crowd.
Oh yeah, he got so many.
He was so happy that his lines landed. I was like. My dude, all right.
Yeah, he was so and his dad was in the front row, and he's all like, really super sweet. Happy. Yeah. A lot of fans showed up, and we got to pass out esports people patches.
Yes.
There'll be a lot of questions about merch and all that stuff, and we'll have answers for you very soon.
I hope that we can find a way to sell the shirt that has Danny's face that just says Coach on it. That's one of my favorite tweets that we got.
Oh, Francesca.
It's just
and your extra kidneys.
I don't know this is true, Francesca. I don't know if this is true. This could just be her talking shit. I always thought that
It's named after her.
I always thought she was jealous of you, Francesca. I can't. I don't know about this. I don't know about your extra body parts.
She's like, I know what you did to Francesca. I know about your extra kidneys.
I don't know about that. Francesca. You were lovely and wonderful.
She's missing it. She made the greatest shirt, though, of Danny with that coach.
You can't recover from this.
I think that I have a picture of that I'll tweet out. It's so funny of Dan in that shirt.
It's in the episode.
Killed me.
People saw. That's why they were tweeting us about it. About the shirt.
So funny. Yeah, that's
we need that
just so good.
This is Coach.
Coach.
That's the kind of thing you would get at like American Eagle.
Totally.
Yeah. That's your hold on, Forever 21. Hold on, keep going.
You guys just write us a list of everything you want, and then we will
Don't do that.
We will handle it.
Don't give us lists.
We'll try really hard.
Unless they're like well thought out.
Yeah.
And you give us the exact shirt quality and like then we don't have to do any work, and then it's thank you.
We have a whole team to do it. We just need tell us the things you guys would like. We've seen jackets, shirts, patches, Dan
Esports
shirt.
people jacket would be cool. And our final question for this week is from Method Dairy, who says,
Dairy,
what has been the biggest, most pleasant surprise in the entire process? So proud of both of you.
Aw, that's very nice. How about you, Jesse?
The biggest surprise?
Yeah.
Man, the biggest surprise for me has been the amount of people when we were at the panel who we said, raise your hand if you've seen the first episode. And then we said, raise your hand if you've seen the second episode. And I expected it to be like not nearly as many people, but a lot of people raised their hand. And I was like, thank you for following us in on this adventure, because it's one of those things where you don't have to pay $9.99 for YouTube Red.
No.
But people did.
Are.
And that's awesome. It means the world to me. So thank you for that. That's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more with that. That was a big surprise. I think, God, the biggest, most pleasant surprise that anyone actually wanted to do it. After so long.
Oh, you got your surprise out of the way at the beginning.
No,
after
so long of people being like, Michelle, this is not going to work. Like, no. And then finally people were like, yes. And all of a sudden, yes. That day was a really big day, just in general. Because for me, I've been in LA for 17 years. I think I've said this. And so for me, like I majored in acting at the University of Washington. Joel McHale was actually one of my teachers.
Joel McHale's like 85 years old, right? And he has a third kidney.
Are you trying to make me old right now?
No, he was your teacher.
Okay.
What I'm saying, all right, he's 45 years old, right? He must be so old. He's like 45,
Joel McHale
right?
is one of my teachers, and he's awesome.
And he has an
I moved
extra
out
kidney.
here. He does.
Is that her joke?
That's Francesca.
No, it's not Francesca. I have no knowledge of this. I don't know this is true. I think she's talking shit, Francesca. I'm not okay with it.
I love Francesca.
Yeah, love talking shit about Francesca.
She gave me the coolest wardrobe ever. Like, she gave me dream wardrobe. Dream wardrobe.
Michelle, season 2, your character is going to be dressed in rags.
No, she's just wearing like just
potato
sweatpants.
sacks.
She's over it.
Potato sacks.
Oh, This, like, honestly, though, this has been a giant journey for me because, I was injured in 2007 in a stunt accident on a movie. So for me to be able to get back and to be able to actually create something that has a collaborative existence and has so many really cool people involved, including this one and our whole comedy team and our director and just everybody. Just the fact that it just started with this little idea and then it just kept going, and I was able to get myself back into doing acting, which is always what I strived to do. So it was really cool.
And apparently start beefs with delightful people named Francesca, who I can't confirm or deny these rumors. But I'm telling you, this is the first I've heard of this.
Look.
I don't know. This is the first I've heard of this where this is being recorded.
Sarah and Erica wrote that part.
Don't put this on them. They're wonderful people too. You were just starting beefs. This is just you and beefs.
It's funny. They wrote something that's funny.
Beefs. You're starting beefs. This is like Wendy's up in here. Where's the beef? Right there. There's the beef. No. Starting it. No. Starting beefs.
It's an Easter egg. Did you guys find all the Elysium Easter eggs, by the way?
Yeah, what about the Jar Jar?
Jar Jar and Elysium. We haven't heard anybody talking about it, and they're in
saw
every
a tweet
episode.
The other day. I saw a tweet the other day. A guy was like, "I found Jar Jar in the first episode."
Really?
Yep.
Did they find Elysium in the first episode?
I don't know if that's the case.
Well, there is.
There's references
everywhere.
Jump on it.
Look everywhere.
All right.
Jump on it. I don't know.
That's it for this Talkback. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with an episode 4 Talkback next week.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
for
all your support and all your love and tweeting us and using the hashtag using
the fan art. If somebody does a fan art of Jesse in that water, please God, make that happen.
Just make
so fun, so great.
It's
one
just
of my
me.
favorite
It's
things that's ever
me in a
happened.
pool.
That's the thing. You're just trying to get me off the Francesca thing because you don't want to think about you being cold in the water.
There's a lot of shrinkage happening. A lot. Just so much.
I don't want to think about that.
Tons of it. There's a lot to shrink. That's it. See you guys next time.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze. We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze. Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze.
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
It's a professional broadcast.
Yeah, now sing music.
It's a professional broadcast.
Bring the strippers and booze.
It's a professional broadcast.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
It's a professional broadcast.
You